Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed about the understanding async context propagation. We also saw with the two examples, right? Context propagation with async local storage as well as manual context passing. Today we'll be discussing about the event bubbling versus capturing. So what is event bubbling mainly? So event bubbling propagates events from child to parent. Again, I'm telling this is simple concept. Event bubbling basically propagates events from child to parent. Then what does capturing do here? So while capturing propagates them from parent to child. This is the basic difference, right? Event bubbling propagates the events from child to parent, while capturing propagates them from parent to child. So understanding the phases, basically it ensures proper event handling, right? Let's see. Let's try to implement the same with a very simple example. I mean event bubbling and the capturing, right? First example will go with the bubbling, and the second example we will go with this one, capturing, right? So let's see. I'll just quickly close this one. Let's try to make use of this one, VS Code. Just give me a second here. So yeah, what I have done here, I have two files already, index.html and the HTML file and the JavaScript file, basically, right? So just quickly come here. Just give me a second here. I'll quickly come here. Sorry, just give me a second here. Yeah, within the body, what I'll do, I'll just take one div. Do I need to type? Why this is very slow? Just give me a second here. Yeah, within div, I'll just give. Why this is very slow? Okay, let me type completely. ID, I'll just give here child, and what is happening? Just give me a second here. This is lagging basically. So yeah, I'll quickly come here. Let me delete this one instead. I'll just give here ID of I'll just name this one child. So here within this one, I'll just name. I'll just give here click me, something like that. Yeah, I'll just give here click me, or I should have considered button. This is fine. This also works basically. So uh, let's I'll just make use of the script tag, and I'll just give here src. Let's link the JavaScript file as well, right? We have given index.js. So this is it for the HTML. I'll quickly come to the JavaScript file. Let's see how the bubbling works basically. Initially what I'll do, I'll just make use of document and body. Let's make use of the add event listener. What event listener will be making use of here? Click, right? So click. Let's pass the function quickly, and let's try to log body here, and just quickly give a console log of body, right? Body with the capital B. Initially I'll set this one to boolean value false. So I hope this is clear. Next, let me make use of document dot query selector. Let's make use of the query selector. When I make use of the query selector, here I have made use of the ID, right? ID. So I'll just go with the hash ID child here, right? So I would have made use of the get element by ID directly, but that's fine. Let's make use of the query selector. So here I'll just give your add event listener again. Let me pass click here. Let's pass the function, and let's log something here. Console.log of within the strings, I'll just give here child, and here also initially let it be the boolean value. Let's pass boolean value false here, right? So what I have done here, I'll quickly explain what I have done here. Basically, bubbling starts from the child element and propagates to the body here. This one, right? Basically, bubbling starts from the child element and it propagates to the body. Then the order is determined by the event propagation phases. So here, for the example sake, I'll just come here. Let me click on open with live server. Let's wait for some time. So here you can clearly see. Let me press F12 quickly. So yeah, just delete this one. So if I click on click me here, you can clearly see. We are getting child, and the second thing that we are getting here is body in the browser console. Again, if I click the same thing, child and body. This keeps on occurring while I click on click me, right? So again, I'm telling why we are getting this output. Basically, as I have said here, what we are doing in the JavaScript file, basically bubbling starts from the child element, as I have said, and it propagates to the body. It starts from the child element and it starts from the child element and propagates to the body, and the order is basically determined by the event propagation phases. Hence, so we are getting initially we are getting child, and then we are getting the body. Actually, this is basically why this is happening, why we are not getting the child first, I mean body first and then the child, because as I have explained, bubbling starts from the child element and propagates to the body, right? So the order is basically determined by the event propagation phases. That is fine, but again, bubbling starts from the child element and propagates to the body, as I have said. This is the reason we are getting the child first and body next, right? So yeah, child and body. This is simple example of bubbling. Next, let's see the example for capturing, right? I'll just quickly make some changes here. Console log of body, this one, let's set this one to true instead of false. The same thing here. Body add event listener, click only will be considering passing the function console log body true, will be going with the same thing. So we have considered a child, this one as id. This is fine as well. So click console log of child, this one will be same thing. Nothing but we are changing the boolean value to true here. So here what happens, setting the third parameter as true will enable the capturing here, and event propagates from body to child instead of child to body. Again, I'm telling, setting the third parameter as true. Here the third parameter we have set this one to true, and here also we are setting this one to true, right? Setting the third parameter as true enables capturing basically, and event propagates from body to child here. So again, I'll quickly come here. Let me reload this one. While I click on click me, this time instead of the child and body, we are getting the first output as body, then the child, right? So why I clearly explained here, setting the third parameter as true, this will enable the capturing, and basically event propagates from body to child instead of child to body, right? So I hope the concept of capturing and the bubbling is completely clear, right? So basically the concept of event bubbling and capturing is completely clear. With the we have considered, I mean we have seen the same thing with the very simple example basically. So next, we will be discussing about the advanced virtual DOM manipulations, right? For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.